That's what is more important now. This is Israel establishment here on Mount Sinai. This, I keep saying, is Israel 2.0 established by Jesus. Because what makes Israel Israel is God's covenant relationship with himself. That is not so much gone as it's been fulfilled with Jesus. So, the covenant relationship with God now is with the church. And again, it's not a physical place like Israel was in the Old Testament days. It is worldwide and it is universal. It is for everyone. Does that mean under the Old Testament it was only for Jews and no one else could join the club? No. No. It's just, if you will, for a lack of a better term, easier. God's made it simpler. Thank goodness. All you have to do is be baptized in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Under the Old Testament, you had to be circumcised. I'm glad we don't have to go through that. Yes?
Go back to what Robert mentioned earlier, that some of the old covenant that God made with Israel, and also when Jesus, we have a new covenant. And in Gospel, Paul, he said that circumcised or not circumcised is not necessary as long as you have faith in the Lord.
Yes. There are no dietary restrictions per se. The ones that you're mentioning about food being sacrificed to idols and so forth, those were more for the cultural time in which Paul was writing, in which it was an issue. But nowadays we don't have that issue, so it wouldn't be. It's a non-issue. It's a non-issue. And even in Paul's day, he would say, food sacrificed to idols, that doesn't mean anything, unless you think it does. If it hurts your conscience to do that, then don't do it. The new law is the law of love, not this kind of do not this, do not that, do not the other, like under the Old Testament. God's pages and pages and pages of what kind of food to eat, what kind of clothes to wear, and what kind of feast days to observe, and all these regulations. That's not what was necessary. What's necessary now is that you love God with all your whole heart, soul, strength, body, and mind. And Jesus said, it's not what goes into your mouth that makes you impure anyway. It's what comes out of your mouth that makes you impure. All of your lying, your hate, your murder, your theft. Doesn't matter whether you have a ham and cheese sandwich. That has nothing to do with it. Got it? So I hope that clears things up. I'm looking at the time. I promise you next week we will start Revelation 22. One way or the other.
It's okay, Chief, we still love you.
Oh, thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you.